Number 3, we're given the scenario that School A and School B have rented vans and buses for a school trip, and we need to represent this scenario as a system of equations in order to solve for the number of students that a van or a bus can hold. School A, we were told, rented 11 vans, 4 buses, and had a total of 317 students. So I represented that equation as simply 11V plus 4B equals 317. School B, I represented as 14V plus 8B plus 578. I then took those two equations and wrote them as a system of equations. Once again, I'm going to choose to use that cancellation or elimination method, which means I need to generate a pair of opposite terms so that when I combine the equation, either my V or my B term will cancel. This time I chose to multiply the top equation by a -2. When I distribute that -2 through the top equation, I now have two equations. -22V minus 8B equals -634, and 14V plus 8B equals 578. I can now combine these two equations, and hopefully my B terms, which are now opposites, will be eliminated, and I'm left with -8V equals -56. To solve for V, divide each side by -8, and we end up with V equaling 7. So we now know that each van holds 7 students. We can take that solution and substitute it in to one of our original equations. I simply chose the first equation, School A. I substitute in 7 for my value of V, so we now have 11 times 7 plus 4B equals 317. Evaluate, 77 plus 4B equals 317, and now solve the equation for B. Subtract 77 from each side. 4B equals 240, and when we divide each side by 4, we determine that B must equal 60. So each bus must hold 60 students. And then I've written the solution: 7 students per van, 60 students per bus.